All right, and welcome to another episode of Eat, Smoke, Drink. Woo! So I am back. I am back in New Zealand. I am back to settle back in New Zealand and gonna start eating, smoking, and drinking again. Okay, so I've been away for a while and haven't really done many reviews on whiskeys. I've done some cigar bars and coffee and interesting things that I've encountered, but I am back doing spirits. And I thought, you know what? I'm still trying to get my palate used to spirits and heavy ABVs, okay? So I don't want to jump on it too much and kind of go too fucking crazy on it, because some of the whiskeys that I've got one shot, one opportunity to get that video, and I don't really want to just blow $200-300 on a dram of a 40-year-old something. So I'm trying to get my palate used to it again, okay? Because I haven't really been drinking much spirits while we're away. Like, I don't really drink at bars much. I can usually just beers and cocktails. Anyway, today I am going to review a mezcal. If you don't know what a mezcal is from Mexico, okay? Mezcal is from Mexico. It is mezcal artesanal, which means artisanal mezcal, if in case you didn't know that. This is Sietes Misterios, so 7 mysteries. So siete Misterios, which I think loosely translates to the 7 mysteries. Okay, pretty cool. Now, I'm not just going to talk about mezcal today. This is something a little bit different. So this is made in Oaxaca, which is the mezcal region. Great lid, great bung, great packaging, great color, white, black, and great ABV, 49%. But what I'm doing today is I'm going to talk about a little bit about this mezcal, because this is not your normal mezcal, okay? This mezcal has chicken tits in it. Chicken tits. Okay, that's a bit derogatory, but it has chicken breast in it, or turkey breast, one or the other. Which one is it actually? Pechuga. So this is called the Pechuga. Okay, and I'm not sure, sorry, it has turkey tits in it, turkey tits. It has, it is from the spadine magi, okay, the spadine leaf, the cactus, and it is basically, it's got in its distillation process to suspend a fucking turkey breast. Now, I know that sounds weird. They suspend a turkey breast. So I thought this would be a good one as an intro to my foray back into spirits. I personally went to Oaxaca. I personally visited a mezcal distillery, and it was very fascinating. Basically, the mezcal is about the age of the cactus. When they find the cactus is of age, they harvest it, they take the leaves off, they take the piña, which is the pineapple, the middle, they put it into an earth pit, they put all sorts of coals in it from whatever, from trees and shit, they bury it and turn it into a massive earth oven. And then that's when they take it and mash the roast of that nectar, the roasted nectar, and they take the nectar, they ferment it, and then when it's ready, they distill it. So what makes a difference between mezcal and tequila is that mezcal is more artisanal, smaller batch, but also when they ferment the pulp, they actually include a lot of the pulp in there as well. A lot of tequila, mass-produced tequila, actually just put nectar liquid and ferment that, so you don't get the complexity. But also this one here will have a more of a pronounced smoky feel. It's just how they process the cactus, okay? It's how they process the cactus. Anyway, look, I don't want to bore you with too much of that shit. All that shit's available on Google and YouTube, okay? What I want to do is I'm going to take you through what does a mezcal with turkey tits taste like. Turkey tits or turkey breast, okay? Triple distilled by a copper still. There we go. It says, small batches used into traditions and manners inherited by our maestros of mezcaleros. There you go. Oaxaca. Anyway. All right, let's give it a go. Of course, I will be using the butt plug. Woo! Holy shit. Ooh, potent. If you think you know tequila, this is like the Isla of tequila. So you've got tequila and you've got the Isla of tequila. smoky as hell, carbon, soot. You can smell the fire. You can smell the fumes. I'm getting a sickly sweetness of that cactus agave nectar distillate. There is no wood influence in this. It's clear as shit, okay? It's clear as shit. But man, the smell, I'm getting that cactus nectar. Of course, a tequila note, but coupled with a earthy, hot, burning soil and stone. Wet wood, burnt wood, burning wood. There is a diesel smoke or diesel resin smell in that. There is an oily resin. I mean, just imagine this. Imagine sitting down the Gulf of Mexico and suddenly in the distance, you see another Exxon Mobil fucking oil rig start leaking. And then people around you are fighting. Whose jurisdiction is this? Who's supposed to clean this up? And in the meantime, all this crude oil is starting to come through the shore. And you're like, whoa, that is powerful. That is oily. That is resiny. That is smoky. And then suddenly, boom, the oil rig starts going on fire and you're starting to get this black smoke coming through. That's what I imagine it would be like. But don't quote me on that, because I'm not sure, one, if I've ever smelt an oil spill or an oil rig on fire. Yeah. Oh, man. There's a floral nature to it, like a sickly sweetness, like a rotting fruit. Leaf litter. Grassiness, green grass. Whew. Let's sip this shit, baby. Holy shit. Woo! Woo! Now, I can't say I'm tasting the turkey breast. Okay, I'm not tasting turkey tits in that. But there's a definite chewiness to it. Okay? I don't know what turkey breast is supposed to do, actually. I'll be completely honest with you. I think it's supposed to add more body and complexity, but I don't know. I find mezcal so potent in a way that you can't not have that unless it's like an under 40% piece of shit. Anything above 40 to 45%, you have no choice. There's going to be body and complexity in there. But this here, wow. Immediately, I get a smoke. I get a waft the smoke of rubber, burnt tires, okay? So I can imagine it's like a drug cartel. They find a snitch and they put tires on him. I think, what do you call them? We call them the rubber necklace or the flaming necklace. And they put petrol on that and they start burning it, okay? That's what I imagine it'll smell like. Now, I'm being controversial here, but that's because I just don't care. So the smoke is dominating. The smoke is overwhelming and dominating. You really have to try and get past it. But when you do, it rewards you. It is dirty, wet soil, earthy, herbal, licorice, a little bit of aniseed. There's a citrus lemon aftertaste, like lemon rind and preserved lemon. So fresh lemon rind and preserved lemon. Whew. Wow, that is ballsy. That is pleasurable, but ballsy as shit. Holy crap. Whew. I think that if you're not used to it, it'll probably offend you. It is one of those things, and when you hear, oh, I don't drink tequila, well, that's because you've shotted tequila, puked on it, and you drank shit tequila. But if you drink good tequila, it's great. Same with mezcal. Oh, I don't do mezcal. That's because you did a conquistador in Mexico and you got shit-faced, woke up in a bathtub with your kidney missing and a very sore asshole, and that's why you probably don't like mezcal. But it is actually very delicious. The smoke, the char, the grill. I'm getting some nectarine notes in there, herbal, sweet, burnt sugar, burnt rubber. If you think Isla has burnt rubber notes, this is insane. I'm not getting too much iodine, but really burnt rubber and fresh rubber. Burnt rubber and fresh rubber. It's a real irony, this drink, because despite the fact that it's earthy, dirty, and potent and smoky, the mouthfeel is chewy but also clean, which is really in itself a bit of a conundrum. Now, I could put that to the triple distilling, sure. But yeah, the aftertaste, the finish is long. It's never ending. There's a certain bitterness to it, which I think is the citrus skin and preserved lemon. But yeah, look, this is a bouquet of herbs with lemons, okay? Bouquet of herbs and lemons beside a snitch in a drug cartel with a burning tar on his neck. This is that. Imagine that. The nose is like an oil spill. But look, delicious. Fantastic. I actually have a few more mezcals. I might actually go through them and maybe, hey, you know what? I might even side by side some of them. We'll see. We'll see how we go. I mean, I want to focus on whiskey here, obviously, but you know, sometimes it's interesting to try these different spirits. Until next time, make sure you eat, smoke, drink. Cheers.